Hi, Lashay. Can you hear me? Is the sound okay? The last stream we had, the sound was giving out at the end of it. Good, wonderful. Great, that sounds wonderful. Thank you very much. I can't remember the last time I was on. It's been a while. I gotta get up my other little thing here. Where is it? There it is. I'll be with you in just 1 minute. All these windows popped up in front of me, blocking my way. It's only been a few days. I wouldn't know. I feel like I've lived a month in the last few days then. That's how it feels. Oh, come on. Where's my paste? There. Hi, Chantel. I've had better weeks. Feels like a month. Honestly. How you guys holding up anyway? Oh yeah, it's been a long one, I tell ya. A long one, for sure. Oh. That every day to me feels like Saturday or Sunday. If it's gray and nasty out, it feels like a Sunday. It could be a Friday. It could feel like, ugh. I don't know. We haven't had any new cases of the COVID-19. 4 days, 5 days now. We haven't. We get reports a couple times a day, and there's been no new cases. So hi Donna. Hi anymore. And Annie, if you got a question, you can go ahead and ask me a question tonight if you wish. It's up to you. I don't even know if you can hear me at this point. Okay, that screen should be coming back by now. I still see the orange. It's still black. Shit. Come on. This is awful. Oh my God. Am I back? My screen's still black here. On my stream screen, it's clear as a bell. But in here, it's in the YouTube end of it. Yeah, the YouTube end of it. My screen's still showing black. As long as you guys can, you know. Hello, Pam. Thank you, Lachey. That's good. Annie, do you have a question tonight? Ask me your question. We'll get started with you. We'll have you started up. I'm glad you can see me. I can't see where you guys see that, but because my screen in here is black right now. Oh, go away. Didn't we say that would happen, Donna? Didn't we say that that would happen? You've handled it all really well. I remember some of the story with him. That new moon energy. Yeah, there you go. I bet you're happy. I bet you're smiling. I hope he's going to be okay. Sure, this wasn't easy for him either. There you are, Jen. Already had one once, Jen. Oh, this is pissing me right off. You know what? This thing worked great. I never had to pay for it. Could use it as much as I want, long as I want, whenever I wanted. Not a problem. The very first friggin' day they started charging and I paid, there's been nothing but trouble. Every stream, there's a problem. Oh my God. I've had better weeks, Cora. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Okay, we were doing Chantel's card here. See, my screen's still black. I still got the orange light. But if you guys have it back on your end, YouTube it's highly frustrating. We never had sound trouble before till the last time. So I just shut it down. I said, to hell with it. We'll just shut her down, you know. So, shh, stop now. Stop now. Stop now. He's poking at me. He's pissed off. I took him out for a pee in the yard just before I came in. I said, I'll take him out for a pee. So I go down. The stairs are like right here. Down the stairs, and he's running around, back and forth. Has a couple peas. So I look over there. There's a great big fat brown rabbit just frozen, and I'm like, oh crap, he's never seen anything like that. Mom, baby, let's go in the house. Before he went ballistic into the woods chasing something like that. The Ten of Swords. Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful. Anytime she's ready there. Okay. Okay. All right, let's hold that there and I'll get her. Okay. She'll be after Joanne. So 2 more. This one, the next one, and then it'll be her. Hi, Leanne. You got the Ten of Swords, Chantel. Yes, but that's not... like I said, I always find this card to be very interesting because I never know what's going to come forward. But all the tens in tarot represent an ending of some kind. A lot of these times, the endings are taking place and they're happening now. So because something new is coming in to begin. So it's like an ending and a beginning. I'm feeling that for you here right now. An ending which brings on, it's the lead into a new beginning for you of some kind. I don't feel this is negative in any way. The process may feel negative, but I don't see you going through something devastating. I don't see you going through something heartbreaking. I just see you shutting off something and putting an end to something that's been more of a nuisance maybe, or has outstayed its welcome too long. That could be an energy. You know, maybe you've been in a not so nice place. I know how that feels. I've been through hell and back in the last week. And I'm talking to the universe because I got so self-involved in the emotional end of things. And I did something I never do. I never close out the universe, not voluntarily. And usually when things get a little bumpy, a little bit rough, I immediately. And in between, I'm always talking. And for some reason, I was like, when's the last time that I had a one-on-one with the universe? When's the last time? And it had been a few days, and I'm going, what's wrong with me? I know better than this. This is why I feel so bad, you know? So, anyways. Okay, we can okay that. That's these stupid, well, they're not stupid, I suppose, but YouTube has this little thing where if you say the word shit or something, it blocks the message until we unblock it. So yes, we have to, Chantel. That's the way it is. We have to. This is not going to break your life. This ending. You might call it even a separation, but there's a breakdown going on, and it's leading into an ending. And where are my flipping glasses? I can't see straight as it is, for crying out loud. Oh, God. Maybe they're over here, right? I think I left them. Yes. Got them. I got them. Oh. Okay. So we'll turn to the generic meaning of this card for the moment. I'm going to get you done here yet, Chantel. I'm sorry. I'm anxious to get into it, too. So now I'm getting a little pissed off and a little frustrated that I just want to just bite into this steak, and all I keep getting is coming this far. So the 10 is the final number card of the swords. It is the summing up. It's a total. It's a totaling of something. It's an ending. Usually does involve some degree of drama. Like I said, there could be a little, but it's not anything that's going to, you're going to walk. I almost got this feeling that it's a relationship of some kind, and you're bringing it to an end. You've had enough. You've reached beyond your own limit. There's been an expiry date, and you carried it over, you might say. And it's letting this go, and you were thinking this whole time, you knew it was coming, and you'd always think it's going to be horrible, it's going to be terrible, it's going to be horrible. There's going to be so much crap firing. But when you go through it, is you know what? When it's over, you walk away and you say, "That's it, I'm done." Poof, I'm done. Like that, it's going to be over. Tarot and Spirit are just letting you know this is coming, and that's pretty much the end of it. And you're going to move on into something good. So, is it exactly good? Because that's the feeling I'm getting very, very strong right from the minute I saw it. I almost felt, can I say, a little flicker of joy over this really bad card. That's what I felt. This is something good. It is so not something negative or bad. This is something good. Good for you. This card can come as a shock. It can come as a relief. You're going to be feeling relief. And because you're seeing the situation or the relationship for what it is or what it was, and you're realizing this cannot develop anymore, and it's not going to grow. We're stagnant. We're stuck. This is the highlight. This is the epitome of this relationship. And if this is the best of it, man, oh man, toss that one back. Because it's not going to serve you any purpose. It served its purpose at the time when it was going on, but not anymore. You've outgrown it, and you're wanting to keep moving on here. The relationship's back here, and you're up here, kind of a thing ahead of it. However unwanted this card may be when it arrives in a reading, and this is the truth here, it does tell the truth, and it helps you to see what needs to be released. You already know what it is. And this is a need now. This is something you have to walk through. You have to carry yourself through. There you go. Oh my God, Chantel, that's amazing. Yes, yes. I love it when a card resonates right off. I love this. I knew this was something good for you. It really is. I kind of got little half goosebumps. See, that's how honest I am. They're not even full ones. They're half ones. Just a little bit of a raise going on. The advice, walk away and let it go. Focus on your present rather than dwell on the past. This is something done and gone in your life. Somebody may accuse you of being self-centered because of how easily you're moving forward, like you don't have a caring bone in your body, kind of. You may hear that. You know that none of it's true. It's just that you were out of this relationship a long time ago before they were. Do you know what I mean? So you've already gone through the grieving process, the letting go, the moving on, the whole bit. And they refused all that and said, no, I'll stick right here. I'm on your ass. I'm on your tail. I'm riding your back. And now you said, get off. That's enough. That's enough. Move on with your life, and I'm moving on with mine. It was nice to know you. Sorry this happened, but here we go. So your keywords here are completion and release and drama, transformation, victimhood, truth, and shock. Let me very quickly, Chantel, pull Oracle of the Mermaids here. Let me pull a card from this deck for you. The one that drives me crazy reading them. But sometimes I catch it and it's like all good. Sometimes they got something good to say. So if you can make sense out of this, you're doing well, you might say. And I'm going to cut right here to see what the mermaids are bringing us. Let's see. All right. Reflections. What you contemplate can actualize. It's just another way of saying manifestation. It's a beautiful card as always. Always, always, always. Let me look her up. 16 is the number on this card. I can't break this deck in for some reason. Reflections. Welcome everybody that's just come in. Welcome, welcome to all of you. Choose to not act at this time, but to stay still, to go deep within and to observe until you feel you have greater understanding. Reflect upon what has led you to this place and this moment of choice, and reflect upon how you would like to see the now become the future and unfold. Reflect, reflect, reflect. Do not act for now. Seek to understand your own self, not to judge the acts of others. For a time, put aside frenetic action. There may be a panicked kind of urge to do something now before it's too late. However, it is best at this time to stay still. Others may be urging you to action. There may be a sense of being driven up in circumstances and having no choice, being dragged along by the surge of the current and the tide of opinion. Take the time to reflect, to understand each day. Hear that? Take the time to reflect each day and to understand each day. This is necessary, or else we become as automatons, reacting out of habit, not choosing responses out of wisdom. Do the latter now. And that, my dear, was your reading. There you go. I hope that was okay for you. I'm smiling. 10 of Swords. Hey, go figure. I always say that card isn't always bad. And sometimes it's telling you something bad's going to end so that you can get into something good. There we go. The next person who I say was Joanne. Let me see what we have here. Oh, don't log me out. Give me my list. Joanne, there you are. Let me see if you left a question. Come on, come on. There it is. Okay. Are you here, Joanne? I got to make sure you're here first. I'm looking for Joanne. There you are. Hi, Joan. One moment, let me read your question. Joanne says, I'm wondering about my finances. I am currently unemployed as I do taxes, and my job ended on the 15th. But now with everything going on, no one is hiring. I can get unemployment from my job, but that is difficult with so many people now doing that. I know my job has told us we will get it. What do you think? You want to know if you're going to get the EI, the unemployment. We can certainly ask Tarot that. That's not a problem at all. Here we go. Okay. Everybody's hurting. And you're right about those numbers, Joanne. You've got millions of people all filing at the same time. In Canada, there was always at the minimum a 1 week wait, and they waived that. And people are waiting, and they're waiting, and they're waiting. You got to remember, like, well, in Canada, it's CRA, Canada Revenue Agency, and they've sent a lot of people home because of the lockdown, the isolations, and everything. So they're down to a bare scale. I think the time will be longer for them now than it ever was before under normal circumstances. So, yeah. So let's see here. Is Joanne going to be able to restart receiving her unemployment payments that she's applied for? We'll try to knock down, zero down in on some kind of a rough time frame as well. We want to know, is Joanne going to be getting her? This is more of a pendulum question, but I'll pull the card anyway just to see what comes up. Okay. I'm going to cut right here. Joanne. Oh, I would say yes, you're going to get it. You know why? Because I got the yes card of all times. That's why. I got Le Soleil, the sun, is what has come up for you, Joanne. This is a big resounding yes in your back pocket. So, let's see here. This is a happy card. This card also predicts happiness as far as that goes. Let me see. I want the generic part of this card. It's fantastic. I smile. There's certain cards, the minute I lay my eyes on them, the minute I turn them over, if I'm not showing it on my face, I'm smiling on the inside. I'm always smiling on the inside. This is a beautiful card. This is a joyful, positive card, and it predicts happiness and a time for some well-deserved relaxation. If life has been stressful for you lately, the sun is a welcome sign that the pressures are going to end, and you'll finally be able to unwind. You may be spending time with maybe children or even finding your own inner child, but you'll be doing whatever pleases you and brings you fulfillment. The sun also predicts holidays and trips, and you find peace and contentment in a place that nurtures and inspires you. The sun favors creative pursuits, so you may be turning your attention to hobbies and creative projects, and these things can flourish. They can turn into something better for you than what they just being a hobby. Just being a hobby. It'll be a little more than that. The advice of the card, you're now to appreciate your well-deserved success and this very special time of rest and recuperation. Enjoy feeling safe and appreciate the harmony that is around you. And the keywords on the card are growth in children, joy, protection, holiday success, and a final feeling, contentment. Contentment. Let me see Lilith, and let's see. We will bring her in on this. Okay, there we go. All right, Lilith. We're still within the parameters of Joan's card. Is Joanne going to be receiving the unemployment insurance that she's applied for? Will she be receiving the unemployment that she has applied for? You're the first one. Give her a minute to get warmed up. This is about Joanne's unemployment insurance. Will she be receiving her unemployment insurance? And she's been laid off of her job. I'm going to stop her for 1 second because I'm feeling it's like she's saying just stop for 1 second. Okay, I'm going to ask again. Is Joanne going to be receiving her unemployment insurance from being laid off from her place of work? There she goes. There she goes. There she goes. Well, she's saying yes, but there's something. I don't know what's wrong with her tonight. Hold on. Just bear with me for a moment. She's not been smudged. That's part of the problem. I'll give her a little boost here. My flammage. Come on. Come on, Lilith. A little fire going under her. Ow. She's normally not this stubborn. Wake up, Lilith. I think I just blackened her. I did too. Lilith, this is for Joanne. She's asking, is she going to get her? She was laid off from work and she's applied for unemployment insurance to carry her through. Is she going to be receiving her unemployment? That's better. She's awake now. She's saying definitely yes. How long is she going to have to wait? Could we get a time frame as close as possible? I'm going to go out. I'm going to go a little on the outside. I'm going to say, will she start receiving her unemployment insurance in 4 weeks' time? Will this happen within 4 weeks' time? Okay. Now I'm going to work backwards and we'll try to break it down here. Will she receive her unemployment insurance within 3 weeks? Is it possible? Within 3 weeks? Oh, she keeps going. She doesn't know what to say. Will she start receiving her unemployment insurance payments within the next 3 weeks? By 3 weeks' time, will she be receiving it? Okay, she's pretty straightforward there. Can we count even in 2 weeks' time? Is it possible it could be earlier? Whoa, no, she's awake. She says no, not earlier. So in 3 weeks' time, she should see an insurance an unemployment insurance payment. She's saying within 3 weeks. I'm not gonna put too much pressure on her, but she's saying within 3 weeks, Joanne. So I hope that was okay for you. Who do we have up next? We have more. I know because I could hear the pings coming through. Okay, let me see here. 5. Just going to refresh the page a little bit. Geez, when you do this for a few days, I lose my footing, you might say. What on earth? Okay, I've got a list to send you. Oh my gosh, I didn't hear all these people coming in. Wowzers, I'm going to send you a list, I was going to call you Joni. Jennifer. Come on, hurry up and populate. Hurry up. What is this? Come on. My PayPal's acting up. Just bear with me for a minute here. Trying to get my list. And the date today is the 23rd. Okay, that's old stuff. There we go. There we go. Whoops. Okay, I'm going to have to resize. Hold on. Another hold up. I am sorry. There. Okay, that should... There we go. Let me see here. I don't know if I can get everybody. There, I think... Is that it? Or is there one more after her? No, that one. Right about... There we go. Screenshot. All right. Jennifer, one moment. Oh, geez. That's right, too. Annie's next. Okay. Annie. We want Annie. Okay. And I got to roll back with you, Jennifer, and see her question. Here's the list. If it'll send. Send. Okay, good. Okay, so you're asking. All right, I'm glad you're still not laid off. I'm glad that she's still working. There you are. There you are. Annie more than owe you that. I've been wanting to do that for a while. You didn't come in the last ones because I said, Jennifer, keep an eye out for Annie and just tell her, right? So, and you didn't come in, but you're here now. So as soon as I seen her, I was like, yeah, there she is. There she is. You're like one of the star ones here, right? You're like one of the stars. You know, we all have to give back, you know what I'm saying, a little bit and stuff like that. So, your question is, will I be laid off? Is this going to come at me? Let's see what we got. Whoops. Okay. Sunshine Fee's coming in shortly. I can feel her. I'm hearing Senorita. I'm hearing it. Okay. You're so welcome, Annie. It's my pleasure. It really is. It's my pleasure. I don't know what's with my shuffling here tonight. Come on. Come on. This is for Annie. Annie's thinking anymore. And she's wondering if there's a layoff coming at her. Is she going to have to deal with being laid off of work? A yes or a no? A yes or a no for Annie Moore. Is she going to be laid off of her job? I'm going to cut right here. Nice clean cut. Good. You didn't get a very favorable card, Annie. You got the 7 of Swords, and it's a thief card of tarot. Is something being taken from you in some way, shape, or fashion here? I just had this, it's like there's this veil go up. I'm trying to see through it because the other couple of cards, boys, there was no batting around with those. Let me tell you. You're going to experience a sense of loss of some kind. If I, okay, maybe. Is there anybody in the company that's competitive with you? Anybody at all? This card's always known as the Thief card. It reveals something being taken from you. It often validates your suspicions as well, if you're having any. So if your own intuition is telling you to not trust, then you need to follow that. Don't trust. Investigate the details rather than agree to any offers straight away. That's key for you. Okay, if other offers come through for you, you make sure that you do your legwork and find the fact base behind everything so you know what's going on. Wait until you have evidence that any opportunities that seem to come your way or offers being made to you, that make sure that they're genuine. They're the real deal. This card is also asking you to take extra care of all your possessions and also to protect yourself from negative people who drain your energy. The advice for you: protect your assets, protect what is yours, and examine the motives of others very carefully, and you're to be on your guard. If somebody is suddenly becoming friendlier, someone's popped up out of nowhere seemingly, someone's showing a bit too much interest, ask what their ulterior motive is. Is there an ulterior motive to them being here? Because if your intuition's saying something, you have to listen to it. Keep your guard up. Question what it is they're saying, what it is that they're doing, saying why. What are they getting out of this? The keywords for this card are theft, negative people, insecurity, intuition, mistrust, decisions, and protection. So, nobody can screw you out of this job, can they? Nobody can manipulate your company to lay you off, can they? Is there anybody around that could do that? Because there's somebody here that you're not to trust, and your intuition is niggling inside. Your intuition is niggling inside here. It ultimately looks like you're going to suffer some kind of a loss unless you're one step ahead the whole time. That'd be the only way to avoid it. And your intuition is really strong here. Playing in this card is really, really strong. Be careful who you trust, okay? Could be somebody pretending, trying to convince you, hey, I'm your friend, I'm your buddy. Yeah, this is I almost got a flash of somebody within the company who has somebody, it's a good friend, it's a family member, it's a relative, and they work as well. Somebody's going to take a layoff. She heard that from higher up, and she may convince the powers that be, instead of laying off their person, whoever that person is to them that works within the company, and choosing you instead. That feels like something being taken from you, and not very nicely. Something underhanded. Do you know what I'm saying? Just don't put anything else past anybody right now when it comes to that. You put yourself first. You keep your head up. You keep your pride where it belongs, and not afraid to show that you're good at what you do. And if there is somebody else being favored, what do they call that? Nepotism. There's some nepotism going on. Your work is better than theirs. Your work should speak for itself. So, that's your card. And I'm sorry. It just looks like a bit of a gray period in here for you. You've got to be on the ball all the time. Let's ask Lilith straight out here, Annie. Let's ask Lilith if you're going to be getting laid off. Let's ask. Okay. Lilith, we're within the parameters of Annie Moore's one-card reading, and she's wanting to know, with the state globally, the state of the world and everything we're going through with the COVID-19 virus, people losing their jobs and whatnot, she's still managing to hold on to hers. Is she going to be looking at a layoff down the road? Is Annie going to be looking at a layoff down the road? Is there one coming at her? Getting laid off from? No. But there's something else going on. Is there? Is there something? Yeah, Sage, there's something else going on here. I'm picking up that there's somebody that's trying to squeeze Annie out. There's a possibility. Is this correct? They're trying to squeeze her out of work in some way. Is this correct? Someone she can't trust. Is she going to be okay and survive through this? She'll hold on to her job, most definitely. That is very wonderful. Thank you so, so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Lilith. There you go. There you go. You're going to be okay. So, you're very welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're more than welcome. And I appreciate you too, Annie. You have no idea. I really do. I appreciate you a lot. I'm one person. I'll be crying if you get laid off. No. Half joking. Okay. Oh, geez. Then I got people messaging here on Facebook. I already seen people sending me. Everybody sends you the same stuff in your private messages. That bugs me. Anyways, let me see. Who do we have up? Who is next, Jennifer? Pepe! Let me check her thing and see if maybe she... Where is my... There it is. She might have left. There we go. Come on, open up. Okay, no question on the thing. What would you like to ask, Pepe? Good, good. I know, Annie, I know. You go ahead, Pepe, with your question. I'm ready when you are. Well, she's probably writing her question out. I'm going to get you a new screen, I think, for Jennifer. Okay, let's see here. I got to make my printing very small. Goodness sakes, to get everybody in. Even smaller. Take it down one more. I hope this isn't so small you can't make this out. Okay. Come on. She must be typing it out or something. I don't know, but we'll wait. We'll wait a minute. There we go. So my sister Mary had a stroke. I wanted to make sure that she will be okay. How long will the journey be? She has mental illness, but I think she's been misdiagnosed. Wow, I am very sorry to hear that. You know what? There's going to be, I think, mental health, Canada, mental health, USA, wherever around the globe, I think mental health is going to be in big demand. I do. Oh, Jesus. Oh, sweet Jesus, Pepe. Oh, my goodness. Oh. Okay, Pepe's sister's had a stroke. She also suffers from mental illness. It's the same? Are you sure? Well, for heaven's sakes. Go back to summary here. There's 2 more added on to it. I'll give you a new shot here just a minute. It didn't. I thought it was refreshed. It didn't refresh. It is now. Just one moment, Pepe, please. This just helps Jennifer control the traffic, you might say. Let's see. Right there. Is that it? There we go. Okay. There's 2 new ones added onto it. There we go. Okay. Let me know. If you see the 2 new ones on the top, wonderful. Thank you, Jennifer. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That's wonderful. Okay, so Pepe. You have no idea how much I appreciate you, Annie. Truly, truly. This Pepe's sister, she's had a stroke. Is she going to be okay? This is for Pepe. Her sister's had a stroke. Shh. Oh, cut right here, I guess. Yep, all right. I was going to roll it through and said no. So, I can't believe this card could show up for every reading tonight, and I'd feel warm and smiling inside for every time it shows up. You got the sun. Quiet. So, what a great card. She's gonna be fine. Okay. This is a card that predicts happiness. It predicts joy. A year, eh? Yeah. My husband had a stroke. I wonder if I've had one at times. Oh, but this card, Pepe, this card's a very joyful card, a very positive card, and it predicts happiness and time for some well-deserved relaxation. If life has been stressful for you lately, Pepe, the sun is a welcome sign that the pressures are going to end, and you're finally going to be able to unwind, exhale, relax. You don't have to be holding your breath anymore. You could be spending some time with children, or even finding your own inner child, or doing whatever pleases you and brings you fulfillment. The sun also predicts holidays and trips. You're going to be finding peace and contentment in a place that nurtures and inspires you. I'm hearing family. The sun favors creative pursuits as well. You may turn your attention to hobbies and creative projects now, and these will flourish. Advice of the card: appreciate your deserved success in this special time of rest and recuperation. Shush! Stop it! Bear, come here. Come here. Here, come here. Come here. All right, now you be quiet. This time of rest and recuperation, you've got this coming up for you. You're just the advice of the card wants you to just chill out, relax, and enjoy feeling safe, and appreciate the harmony that you'll find around you, because you're going to be surrounded in harmony. Everything's going to fall into place. There's going to be a nice balance going on for you. Your keywords are growth and children, joy, protection, holiday success, contentment. And I seen who was it that was talking to Pepe? Rhonda was, I guess. Let me scroll back, because she said it usually takes about a year to see. Okay, let's see. Just for shits and giggles. Let's see what Lilith is going to say about this. Let's see here. This is still within the parameters of Pepe's one-card reading. And she wants to know, her sister's had a stroke, and she's wanting to know how long the journey is before she gets her health back as much as can be expected. Let me throw a different time frame in to see if she says no. Will Pepe's sister recover within 3 months? Will Pepe's sister recover within 3 months? There's the no. Look. She's saying no. Longer? Will it be a longer period? She's saying, let me wake up. She's still saying no. Okay. But she is going to recover from the stroke that she's had. She's changing to yes. She's acting funny tonight. Changing to yes. She's going to recover. So if it's not in 3 months' time, will she be fully recovered within 6 months? No again. All right. Will she recover in 1 year's time? No. It won't be a year. Longer? Oh, you know what's going on? Kind of damage does she receive from the stroke? It's going to be lingering. Is she going to get back to a more normal pace of life? She doesn't want to answer this. Look at that. Pepe's sister who had the stroke. Is she going to have a full recovery? Pepe, I don't know what to tell you, my dear. She won't answer. She won't answer. I'm sorry, Pepe. I truly, truly am sorry. Give me a moment. Just give me a moment. Let me try her again. Pepe. Not for Pepe. For Pepe's sister. She's had a stroke. Is Pepe's sister going to recover from the stroke? Is Pepe's sister going to recover from the stroke that she had? She's shaking. She's saying no. So there's some lasting damage? Is that what's going on? The stroke has done some damage that is irreversible? Is she going to be able to live a relatively normal life again? But there's no full recovery, is that correct? There's some lingering effects. And she's waking up. There she goes, yeah. I'm sorry, Pepe, but that's what she's saying. Well, that's basically, yeah, pendulum. No complete full recovery. So there'd be a new normal. It's a good way of looking at it, Rhonda. That's a very good, nice way of looking at it. I'm sorry, Pepe, I couldn't give you better news. But there's going to come a point where you'll be able to release and exhale. This sort of a thing. This is a beautiful card. You know? There is a predictor of happiness here, relaxation, everything coming together. You have to look forward to that and go forward with that, if you know what I mean. So, anyways, okay, let me move on here to the next. Who's up next? Who's up next? Who's up next? I think it's Rhonda Bryant. Rhonda, I gotta make my print a little, my fonts bigger again now that, until there I can see. There we go. And then I can look and see, Rhonda, if you've left your question here. Let's see. Okay. Thank you very much for your donation as well, Pepe. Same to you, Rhonda. Thank you. It's very generous. What does Spirit see for me for the remainder of 2020? Well, that'll be interesting. Let's see what comes up. Let's see what comes up. You're still here. Good, good. Okay. Hi, Darlene. How are you? Hello to everybody else. Lucien. Hello. Parisian. Hello. Oh, I don't know about all that. I don't know about the happy part. It's ironic you say that in a way. So, it's kind of ironic. Okay. What is coming up for the rest of this year for Rhonda Bryant? What is coming up for the rest of 2020 for Rhonda Bryant? We give her some direction, heads up, some enlightenment, answers to questions, this kind of a thing.
Is that right? Is that your...
Oh, I can't even see it. The screen's kind of dark. Let me see. Let me get a better look. Yes. There we go. Okay. Let me see. Let's try this again. Got to be 5 places at once here. All right. Whoops. What is coming? There's something, anything big, spectacular, major, pivotal coming up for Rhonda Bryant in the rest of this year. Let's give us a nice, well-rounded general card. My shuffling is not the best tonight, but I make sure I get them mixed up good. And I read, my problems go away. It's to get me to read, and I know I should be doing some readings. It takes me out of my own. Now I'm in a different now. I'm still here. I always can forget about my world and my problems. Let's see here. All right. King of Pentacles and Trust. That's interesting. It's for you, Rhonda. Trying real hard, Lucien. Trying very hard. Trying to hang in. Just it's like that expression, when it rains, it pours kind of thing. I'm not used to the kind of stress I've been under. I'm not used to it at all. I mean, not at all. So the King of Pentacles, very good card. Very good suit as well, with Pentacles and a King as well. On top of that, this King right here reveals a man who's very ambitious and trustworthy and protective. I'm trying to see if there's any genetics being assigned to the card here. We can see that it's male, but I'm trying to see if this is you. This card sees you as very generous, Rhonda. The card's actually saying for you that this card represents within you your generosity and your love. And the things that you gain in your life, you're very quick to share them with the people who are important to you. And the advice of the card: protect what's yours while helping those on their way up the ladder. Enjoy the rewards that success is going to bring to you as well. Keywords are money and protection, power, loyalty, stability, leadership, commitment. I want you to take those keywords and ball them all up together, because that's what's going on. Money's going to be highlighted here. Power and loyalty. Showing you you're going to have a lot of standing ground. You're going to have a lot of staying power, I guess is what I'm trying to say. The rest of the year you're going to have the stability that you want, going beyond what you need. You'll have what you need and then some. Very, very stable financially and emotionally. You're holding your own, standing your own ground. You're holding your own. The card shows you as being committed as well. Not committed as in insanity, solemn, but committed within yourself, to your life, to the people that are around you. It shows you being very strong. You're somebody that can be trusted. That's what I'm picking up on, and people see that and appreciate that in you. Matter of fact, people need that from you to know. It brings them some kind of sense of normalcy in the craziness of the world right now, in a way that they know if they turn to Rhonda's their anchor. Rhonda's their grounding tool. Do you know what I'm saying? People feel comfortable with you. They don't feel jerked around with you. They don't feel ignored, pushed away, tolerated. People are gravitating towards you because of what you represent to them. It's the energy they pick up off of you. This is very, very beautiful. Yes, it can be a man. Now, if I read it as a man, I can read it that way and say it's a man. Okay? So here we go. The king is revealing a man who's very ambitious. He's very trustworthy, and he's very protective. And when he commits to a project or a relationship, he is loyal to the very last. He can be a powerful business owner or a leader of some kind. He has a hands-on attitude, somebody that can be wearing a three-piece suit, and off comes the jacket, loosen the tie, rolls up the sleeves, and gets down and dirty when it comes to doing the work, especially if it's his baby kind of a thing. He's not afraid to get down and dirty. He's not afraid to get his hands dirty, but yet you can dress him up and take him everywhere, right? And, like I said, if it was you, if you're resonating with all then it just represents your generosity and the love that you share with others. It shows you being very helpful to the people around you. And whether you expect it or not, realize it or not, there's going to be some rewards because of what you're putting out there of yourself to other people. The universe is going to reward you for that. Like I say, money's not going to be an issue. You are protected. There's an essence of power here, but there's loyalty, stability, leadership, and commitment. And yes, that could all come from a very special man. They are out there. There's some good guys out there. So, I'm down now, dirty Rhonda. She's a good girl. She's got the halo over her head. She absolutely does. That's just beautiful. We will all get through this COVID, Rhonda, without a doubt at all. I have no doubts. I know in my neck of the woods for the last 4 days, there's been no new cases reported. None. I don't think we had a single death. If we did, it would have been one. I don't remember last time I seen the report. But somebody caught me up to date this morning and said that we're 4 days now. And I think it's like 10 or 12 still have it. Everybody has been like 118 or something altogether for the province of New Brunswick here. And 85 of them are recovered and gone on with their life. So there is that. I'm sure. So, no, stop poking at me. You go back down. You lay down. You were having a nap. You do that again. Have another nap. You're so good at it. Okay? You get in and lay down. Get in and lay down, sweetheart. Well, they're all overworked, you know. I mean, when they're calling doctors out of retirement to come in and help. Yes. You guys are frontline. I've got a son. He's frontline worker as well, Rhonda. Same, you know. If you talk to me on the phone, he'll go, "Oh, here we go. Here's another one. Got to gear up. Talk to you later, Mom." You know. So, like he says, I've got people all day, every day, less than a foot away from me, and they're hacking their lungs up. He said, and I'm still okay. So the protection level is very, very, you know, yeah. Worry about the world globally, and then you got crazy people losing their marbles, like that man in Nova Scotia that killed all those innocent people the other day. That's just a nightmare. It's still a nightmare. It's going to be a nightmare for a long time to come. And that's hard to swallow. Innocent people, right? So, Leanne Kyle, you're next. And you just want a general card. Thank you once again, Rhonda. Appreciate you very much. Very, very, very much. We have to buy time. Do you know, I heard just quickly, I'll be right with you, Leanne, but just quickly to Rhonda. I heard something on the radio. It was one of these interviews through CBC Radio. It's our mother station, the mother core of radio in Canada here. And they were talking about Indigenous peoples. And I don't know what the whole subject was, but I heard this woman say, Indigenous people have known for centuries that tobacco is not harmful for a person, it's healing. And then something distracted me and I didn't get to, I was like, what? You know? So I wanted to hear the rest of what she had to say and I missed it, but I just you know. So, okay. Thank you, Rhonda. That was very interesting. Very interesting. The frontline workers are the heroes. They're our modern day heroes. Yourself, my son. They are. You know, my son works every opportunity he can work. If they'd let him work every single day of the week, every month, he would do it. So he loves what he does. So this is for Leanne. Leanne's asking, what does the universe hold for her today? What does the universe want her to know? What's coming at her? Baby, you need to lay down. You need to lay down. Have a nap so you get rested up before bedtime. Have a nap. Come on. Come on. Would you like a couple of biscuits? I'll give you a couple of biscuits. I thought you already had some, but okay. What's going on for Leanne? It's a general card for Leanne. What's the universe got to have to say to her today? Oh, geez, that would do it. Tracy, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry, Tracy. I keep thinking the day will come and I'll look at them and I'll go, I don't want to do this anymore. It's got to be what I want. And people tell me, there's a good opportunity for you to quit. Why don't you try that? That might... Why? Did I say it and tell you I wanted to quit? There's the problem. I don't want to quit. I don't want to quit. You know, you have to want it, right? If you want to be successful. My mother smoked for 40-some years. And she quit like that. No anything. She just said, that's it. And she was done. Never went back. It's never bothered her. So one moment I get my dog a biscuit. Give him something to chew on. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my leg. Just a minute. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Oh, just having a problem with one of my legs. Give me a minute. There. Oh, damn it. Come on. Go on under there and get your biscuits under there. You chew them under there. I gotta sit down before I fall down. Move. Get down. Get down. Where the hell was I? Yeah, I hear that. Okay, Leanne, Kyle, that's where we're at. All right, Leanne, let's see what we got. Let's see what we've got. What's coming up for Leanne? What does the universe want Leanne to know? All right, I'm going to cut right here. Leanne. What's coming for Leanne? What she need a heads up on? She need direction. Oh, yes. Lordy, yes, yes, yes. We got a good card. We got a good card. Leanne, the wish card, the magical wish card is what has come up for you, Leanne. Magical wish card. I hope you're still with me, Leanne. Are you still with me, Leanne? I got to make sure she's still with me before I move on to read her card. Yes, there we go. Great card, Leanne. Just fantastic. Any wish, anything you're wishing for at this time, now's the time for you to make your wish. Because you got this beautiful card in your reading. You should rub it, yeah, like a genie's lamp. Yes, you're right. You're right. Just a gorgeous card. Oh, it always makes me smile. It reminds me of magic a little bit, too. The magic of life sometimes, how that can be. It's fantastic. So, I love it. Love it. And nines in tarot, they're all about intensity over the top. So we're not just talking just a little mo, a wo-ho, make a little wish or whatever. Go for your big guns, okay? Make a big wish. It's something that's going to cause some kind of a reaction and upheaval, but in the best of ways. All right? The cat is snoring. The Nine of Cups is the magical wish card of tarot. And when it appears in your reading, you will benefit from love, you will benefit from friendship and support in your projects, and there'll be harmony at home for you. All aspects of your life flourish, and you're feeling content, and you're feeling fulfilled. The only glitch is being maybe a little bit smug. So be sensitive in your enthusiasm to share your good fortune. And another meaning is entertaining and socializing. I don't know where that's coming from, unless your lockdown's going to be lifted. What kind of energy? Yeah, you could entertain in your backyard. I've talked about doing it here, having some of my friends over, getting chairs out in the backyard and spacing them 6 feet apart, you know, doing some cooking, baking food and wearing the gloves and the whole 9 yard, going the whole way. But I think our things are going to be lifted real soon, real soon. The advice of the card for you, Leanne, is you're perfectly placed to manifest what you dream. So you have to make your wish. Just the wish itself is enough to manifest what it is that you want, whatever it is you're wishing for. You don't have anything particular in your mind right now, you think it over and then make your wish. Look up at the universe, sit down in a nice quiet moment between you and the universe, talk, open up, expand, and put your wish out there. The more details you put in, the quicker it'll come to be. Your keywords for this card, Leanne, are happiness and support, love, entertaining, harmony at home, relationships, one of my favorite English words in the English language when it's used in the right context, abundance. And that abundance covers health, it covers wealth, it covers friends, it covers home, and family. In any way that you can apply it, there's an abundance going on. And you're very fortunate. You're being favored by the universe. It's beautiful. I'm glad I pulled this card for you. This is just beautiful. Wonderful. Go ahead, make your wish. I don't get that card very often. When I do, it's just like I want to throw a party. Who do we have up next? Thank you so much, Leanne. I'll take it and embrace it and hold it and spend it on the universe. On the universe's tab, you can spend it. Let's see here. Give a little refresh. Okay. So let me check the emails. There's nothing Canadian in here. No, wait, there is. There is. Okay. What is it? 48. Oh my God, she's been in here waiting a long time. She was in here over an hour waiting. Susan, are you here? I just checked my my emails and there's a Susan Oliver. She's been in there over an hour waiting. I've got a Susan Oliver. I don't know. Let me check the Avalon if I can get a time on it, because Susan Oliver's been in over an hour now. Avalon is Susan? Okay. Okay, good. Okay, it's her turn then. I'm getting confused. Don't confuse me, Jennifer. It doesn't take any. Okay, how's that? Is that any better? Send the. There we go. You should be able to hear me now. Okay, thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Okay, Susan, what was your question, dear? I don't know what they're doing, but I'm gonna be messaging them soon. Every damn stream. They'll blame it on me, like it's my fault. Well, it's not my fault. If you guys are updating the sound and the audio, and then you're updating the visual, and you know, what do you see from me in the next couple months? All right. Okay. This is for Susan. Susan would like to know what's coming up for her over the next couple of months. Can we sum that up in one card, please? What's the most important thing that Susan needs to have brought to her attention? Any directions she needs to change or add? She's getting answers to questions. What's coming at Susan over the next couple of months? If we so kindly ask for that. What's coming up for Susan over the next couple of months? One more. And we'll go. Here we go. Here we go. And I'm going to cut right here. Nice clean cut. You got the Four of Swords in recovery. What's that all about? This is a card that's a four. Fours are all about, sometimes they're about calmness, sometimes they're about stillness, they're about rest. This one here, there's a warning with this card, I can tell you that, and it's you're to take some time for you. You need a break, you need some time. Something you need some time away from. You need to get your feet back under you. You need a bit of a break or a rest. If you don't take this on your own accord, the universe will move in and make it happen. And you don't want that because it probably won't be pleasant. I kind of cringe when I see that card because when I had it and I kept getting it and it did not bode well for me because I wouldn't listen. So I'm telling you very, very as nicely as I can without emphasizing by using language at home, you need to stop and you need to take some kind of a break here. Susan. This first thing off the top of this card. This could be your choice, free choice, or it could be imposed upon you, but either way, you're going to be taking a break. You may need to take some time away from work or a very stressful commitment that you found yourself in. This quiet time is very necessary. It's also going to be an opportunity for you to look after yourself, to rest and recuperate, and just enjoy a more gentle pace of life for a little bit. The Four shows that some plans that you may have had will end up going on hold because of this. No matter, it's okay. These things will see you almost feel like, how am I going to get this done? How am I going to? You don't need to do that. It's going to work out the way it's meant to. Divine time is going to have a hand in this here. So everything will be done when it needs to be done. It'll be done on time. So you don't need to worry about getting behind, not getting things done. You will get things done. Don't worry about that. It will. The advice of the card, accept that this is just how things need to be just now, and you will make progress when the time is right. Maybe that's the whole message of the card here, is you got some things you'd like to get done and get started and work through and get at, and you're not able to. It's been brought to a standstill, hence the lockdown and the quarantines, the isolation. Things, your hands are tied. There's things you want to do, but you can't do. So you've got to wait a little while yet. It's not over yet. You have to wait a little bit longer. The universe may not be moving to your speed, your time, but it is moving. But again, divine timing comes in. Okay? So basically, that's what that is. Your hands are tied about getting some things done. That makes sense for sure. And it's frustrating because you're feeling like, I could do this right now. I could get that done. Get this done. Blah, 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 blah. Look at that big fat coon. God, he's massive. No, he's just right out there. He's huge. He's massive. 2 to 3 times the size of my dog. Oh my God, he's a big bugger. They're not starving. But yeah, there's a feeling of frustration there for you because you want things to move. You want to see things to start taking place, things to start growing, things to start moving forward, completing things, tying things up. And there you are. As you say, doing nothing. And there's all these things. You can't do any of them. That's going to go on for a little bit longer. A little bit longer. So, okay, so yes, Ontario's been hit very, very, very hard. And I'm in New Brunswick. And we're on the downside of it now. It's been 4 days today. No new reports of any COVID-19. No suspicions, no nothing. There's been nothing. There was something like, I think it was 118 people in the province altogether had contracted the COVID-19. 85 of them are now fully recovered and back to life. Well, back as far as they can go, but they're back to life. So, hi, how you doing? Okay, Pepe, that's okay. You will make progress when the time is right. You just remember that line, that sentence right there. You will when the time is right, not before. Try not to stress about it too much. Try not to be too worried. It's all going to work out the way you want it to. It's coming. Keywords are inaction. No shit, Sherlock. Time away. I don't know if this refers to you or not, but taking a relationship break, there's healing, there's peace, stillness, and rest. Well, the stillness and the rest certainly would apply, wouldn't it? And I do know that, I know in Ontario they've been hit really hard. And Montreal's another one. Montreal, oh my gosh, their numbers seem to keep climbing. I don't want them to open the borders too quickly because in New York isn't that far from us. And thank God the borders are closed because they're getting hit really, really, really hard. The last I seen, anyways, yeah, they were getting it bad. The numbers climbing, just crazy. And then you've got like Montreal and places like that. And Ontario is just, well, when you consider the masses of people, and you got a little province like New Brunswick here. I think we all drove the point home. Stay the hell home, people. Stay the hell home. The sooner you guys start staying all at home, the sooner we'll get through this. We'll clear it. But I still have a fear of outsiders coming in and bringing it in again with them. That's kind of a reality. Same to you, Tina. Same to you. Oh my goodness, Susan, you're a Virgo. That means you're Virgos. I've been related to Virgos, and I know what they're like. Everything's got to be done before it's expected to be done. Completely in order. Virgos like their surroundings in their life to make sense. Every aspect of their life makes sense and everything fits together. So, but all this sitting back and not being able to do anything unless you're gonna, wash your walls, spots on your floors from cleaning your floors, wear off the enamel in the toilet bowl, you clean in your toilet so much, this sort of a thing. Virgos are particular. Virgos are they're particular about the way their world is built and what's around them. They're picky. They can be finicky. But they want everything to be the way it's supposed to be, orderly. Just because it's supposed to be this way, that's the way I want it to be, if that's the way it's supposed to be. Things like this. Schedules, everything. He's feeling guilty for the downtime. Yeah. But whether you like it or not, this is what it is. But down the road, and it's not that far down the road, the things that you're wanting to get at, they're not going anywhere without you. I'm feeling and hearing that are eating at you, that you want to get to, and you want to do, you want to work on, you want to fix, you want to straighten. We're looking probably, I keep hearing a couple months over and over. So you may have to hold on a little bit longer, and it wouldn't surprise me. But maybe some of the restrictions will be lifted while some are still in place. That's what's going on here. Our garden centers are open now. Yay. And there's a whole lot of other places, restaurants. Let's hope that they can open up soon. All the little corner shops, the stores, the services, hopefully they'll all be back in order. I need a haircut. Obviously don't need any dye. I thought I would have like roots and stuff, and I don't. There's no, what the hell is I doing my hair for? It's this color anyway, you might say. So yeah, for the next couple months, that's what it's gonna. It's the same old, same old. But I think as much for my area as for you, you'll be slowly introduced back into what is going to be referred to as the new normal, for sure. The new normal. You're very welcome, Susan. It was my pleasure. It was my pleasure. If Rhonda's leaving, good night. Oh, she is too. Night, night, Rhonda. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, well, it's a bit of a mess. I've not been spending time. I've just been wash and go, wash and go, wash and go. But I could use a bit of a lift. I think we all could. And I still have a gift certificate for this particular beauty salon. It's beauty salon and spa. And from Christmas that I haven't cashed in. I didn't have a chance to before they closed everything down. So, yeah, there's not much here, but we're getting, but at least the garden centers, it's a very hopeful thing. So, they still closed our fishing season down. And believe it or not, I'm the only year-round resident on this side of the road, on the water side, with the Cove and Crow Island and the marsh on either side of me here. Get this. I didn't know it went into effect on April 3rd. I just found out about it the day before yesterday. But my beach, the marsh, the Cove, it's on lockdown until further notice. I said, well, I read that, and my eyes just went like this. You got to be kidding me. One thing, in order to get down to the marsh or down to the beach or at the Cove, you've got to cross private property. These are not public places. They're protected by the province nature program. They're protected. There's no hunting allowed or anything like that. I'm the only year-round resident, the only one. And I flipped because I said, if I want to walk, this is part of my backyard. If I want to walk in my backyard, I'm walking in my backyard, be it the marsh, be it the beach, whatever. And they can all kiss my swampy ass. I said, they can kiss my swampy ass at the head of Chance Harbor for all I care, because that's ridiculous. And I told it to another man that I know is very intelligent. He said, what? I said, yeah. Yeah, I'll be back. It's coming. Just give it a minute. Well, I'm still seeing your screen in here, guys. So I don't know what the hell's going on. Okay, wonderful. Thank you. Thanks, Jen. Thanks, Sandra. Okay, Yvonne, I think, was the next one. Was it Yvonne? See you later, Tina Marie. Tina's the one that got me started, by the way, doing the live readings. She wanted a card pulled one. I said, well, I don't know what to... She said, what would you charge for a card? I said, I have no idea. And she said, well, I can't remember what it was, but anyway, she said, here, is that enough? I said, sure. And that started it. That's when I started doing the mini readings, and I haven't stopped. So that's all thanks to Bohemian Spell. Okay, so Yvonne, I would like to know, why do certain coworkers on the job have issues with me? Will things get better because it's stressful at times? Okay. So I can't promise what your answer is going to be. People have issues with you. And you may hear something that you may not like. And it may not be you at all. It could be them. But if you've got feeling this way, either somebody's talking bad about you that you don't know, notion about what you're about, you know. Say nobody's talking, you know, and you say good morning to people, good afternoon, whatever, and people aren't really giving you back the normal good afternoon to you. But and then you find out somebody's been saying some nasty stuff behind your back, and it gets back to you, and that explains why people won't. You be thinking, well, if I believe that of somebody, I don't think I'd talk to them either. You know what I mean? It could be something like that. But let's see here. Yvonne wants to know, why do certain co-workers on the job have issues with me, and will things get better? Because it's stressful at times. It is stressful at times. Okay, one more run through. Why do people, some of Yvonne's co-workers, have a problem with her? What's going on there? As much as can be seen. Okay, I'm going to cut right here. Nice clean cut. Two of Pentacles. I haven't seen this card in a long time. The card represents options in your life. Options. Is Pentacles always good? Always good with Pentacles. My favorite suit. My favorite. This poor book's been beaten the last couple months here. So with the two usually, when a two shows up, it usually represents a partnership, or two coming together as one, the unity of two people sometimes. The two shows a decision is underway for you. You're considering your options. You're rehearsing all possible outcomes rather than taking any action at the moment. This choice may concern jobs, places of study, potential homes, or where to travel. In your case, it's a job. In personal finances, there could be demands on your resources, so you may find yourself juggling income and expenditures in order to balance the books. The advice: you need to pay attention to any details of any financial agreements or offers. Look for long-term benefits rather than the short-term gain. Choices, property, finances, balance, judgment, contracts, and detail. For some reason, now what? Okay, nothing. I pulled the next card for you because I'm just trying to get some clarity on, and what I pulled, the very next card was the Queen of Swords. And sometimes she is known to be, not that this is you, but I'm just telling you that sometimes she's known as a proper bitch. I'll put it that way. Some people see her that way because they're not used to being around somebody that's this confident, this self-assured. Does that sound like you? Person, are you confident? Are you self-assured? And for some people, that could turn them off. They're reading it maybe the wrong way. They're reading you the wrong way. When you're not a bitch, and you're not a stuck-up, you're not a snob, you just don't waste time on foolishness with people. Foolishness. You're straight to the point. You see BS. When BS is coming down, you see it in a flash. Maybe that makes people a little uncomfortable. Very possible that that's what it is. Some may say you're a hard nose. You're a hard person. You're hard in the way of, you're very direct. If your opinion's asked on something, you give it directly. You don't piss around. You don't beat around the bush. You're not a rude person. You're not a hateful person. You're not a hurtful person. You're just an honest and direct person. Not everybody can handle that. It's too much for them. You've got a group of people that are realists on one side of the wall here. And then you've got a group of people that have no use for reality. They're at work. They want to have fun while they're at work. They don't want all this serious stuff and all the heavy stuff coming. And you're all about getting the job done, getting business done. What are you doing here? If you're not about all that, you're wasting our time. And you are there, you being paid to do. You are not there to, let's call it, socialize. Yes, there's a certain amount of sociability on the job, but maybe these people go and they take it a bit too far. You're more of a stickler. You're more of a, you put your nose to the grindstone and let's get this job done. Let's get things done. And that rubs them the wrong way. It doesn't mean you're wrong. You're not. You're doing what you're being paid to. You're following with your purpose for being there every day. People don't like that. Some people don't. They want you to loosen up a little bit, you know, but you don't have to do that. There's the thing. Okay. Is that right? Good, good. Because that's what's coming across here. You're more the serious type at work. Jesus, if they went into your home for a beer or a cup of tea or coffee, they'd see a whole different person. But one thing for sure that they all see in you is that you're honest. And you're direct with your honesty. And it makes them uncomfortable. So they'd rather avoid even eye contact. They don't want to attract your attention. They don't want to be pulled into that spot of reality. Put it that way. They're like, hey, you want to deal with all that really? You just go and leave me alone. I'll do my job here. I don't want nothing to do. You know, let me read you the generic meaning of this card, the beautiful Queen of Swords. She is a force to be reckoned with, not somebody to mess with. But if I read you the generic, that'll give a bigger picture of what she's all about here. And maybe that'll even make more sense because this is you. This card's representing you. I don't care what sign you are, all right? But this is representing you. It is a queen. The queen is representing you. That's why she has shown up here. Okay, here's the queen, the generic side. The queen is highly intelligent, and she's very driven, and that would be you. She commands respect. She also holds her ground, and she puts her own interests first. Now, there's a reason for that. Some people say she's self-centered. It's not that at all. She puts her own needs first so she can be the best person, baby Yvonne. She can be the best Yvonne that she can be for everybody. To be able to be more giving and more tolerant. To be able to that is around her. She is charming, but she doesn't suffer any fools. She can see the truth in any situation in a flash. You have a good intuition when it comes to people. You know what's going on. This card often comes up in a reading to show a very strong woman. Business leaders, independent females, even single parents. If she comes up as you, and she is, it's time to show your strength of character. It's time for you to stand your damn ground with these people. They don't want nothing to do with you, say fine. You know, fine. If that's your choice, you don't have to. But don't disrespect me. That's going on, okay? So it's now time for I will work with you. I will help you. I will do what I can for you. Have respect for me. You don't have to like me. Just respect me. The advice is be prepared to make some strong decisions, Yvonne, or to respond to a final decision that could be made by a woman. This could be a woman at work. Your keywords are intelligence, leadership, insight, intolerance. You've got no tolerance for BS. None at all. I'm good for you. Determination is a part of your makeup. And justice, you're a very fair person. Very fair. This card shows you as a woman that's got herself together. She goes, be blunt, she's got her shit together, you might say. And you're intimidating to some people. There's your problem, if you want to call that a problem. Those that you intimidate, even by just looking their way, you don't have to even do or say anything, just look in their way, and they avoid eye contact, they turn their head real quick. Just smile to yourself. Smile, take it as a compliment. These people feel threatened for some reason, intimidated in your presence. So you're very welcome. And that's all it is. Hold your head high. Hold your head high. You know, what else are you going to do, right? You're very welcome. I have to tell the truth, Yvonne, and people can say, you know, get the shovel out. Yeah, get the backhoe. It's true. The universe watches everything I do. It hears everything I do. And I know no other way. There's no other safe way to deliver a message other than through the truth. And it's just that simple. So I don't like feedback from a card. I don't. But if it's there, I have to. I can't sugarcoat it. I just try to be gentle with it, but without skewing the truth. I don't like to skew the truth. That's a problem if I skew the truth. So I won't do that because that's the same as lying. Omitting things is the same as lying, covering. So let me see what we have here. Okay. Okay. All right. So next up on our list is okay, Tawana Moten. Sorry. Tawana, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, is Tawana still here? You want to step up and give me your question, please? Thank you so much, Yvonne. I appreciate it. The screen's frozen. It is too, isn't it? Now what's going on? There's nothing here in my stream to indicate why it should be frozen. Oh my God. Give it a minute. Maybe it'll come back. Hold on while I refresh. Everybody hold on. You're going to go for a ride. And we're on our way back. It's still frozen. Oh my God. Hold on a minute. Not done yet. Try to fix this. My screen's not on my stream. Everything's fine. Everything's wonderful. Still frozen? Okay. Gonna go for another ride. And now because I did that blackout screen again, that's gonna happen again soon. There we go. Oh, Tawana was Yvonne. I didn't know. Okay. Okay. Thanks, Jen. See, I don't know the names. Once they change, man, that's it. Okay. So I'll just get my list up, guys. After Tawana, Lucien. Let me open up and see if you left your question there or not. Lucien Taylor. Okay. Do you want to come up and ask your question? Good. Thanks, guys. Watch for the blackout screen now, because what I did was I shut the stream down and restarted it. Lucien. Okay, if I could have your question, would be great. Oh, don't do that to me. See above. How far back do I gotta go? I can't go back the whole way. It's too. Let me see. Okay, I see it. You're saying, okay, I need clarity from the universe on my creativity or direction. That's your question. Okay. All right. Okay, this is for Lucien Taylor, who says, I need clarity from the universe on my creativity or direction. Clarity from the universe on my creativity or direction. They're looking for clarity. Lucien wants some direction from the universe on their creativity or their direction. One more. Don't fall. Come on now. Come on. Okay, I'm going to cut right here. Lucien, I'm going to cut right here. Interesting. Lucien, I pulled the 7 of Wands for you, and the prompt on this card's all about having endurance. It's all about having endurance. Ah, thank you. You're feeling like it's Groundhog Day? Ride it out. That's what's coming forward for you. Geez, isn't that what lockdown feels like in isolation? Does it not? It's like Groundhog Day. It's the same thing day in, day out, and there's no end. It's like just this revolving door. We keep going around and around and around. That's our days. With a slight change in the weather and the seasons right now, things could change up a little bit. As soon as the ground thaws, if it ever does, they'll go out and start preparing the ground for their gardens and whatnot. But we're looking at wands here, and wands are all about the practical things in our life. They're about business. They're about risk-taking sometimes. And you've got a 7 here as well. 7s are all about possibility within tarot. Anything's possible. And I'm hearing that saying. It's some things in life may seem improbable. But nothing in the world is impossible. It's whatever you're going to make it. The generic side of this card, but I see it right off, is holding on tight, having the endurance to stick this out. All right, you're sticking something out. You've got to stick to it. You've got to stay on that path. You can't be stepping off. You can't be holding back. You can't be slowing. You need to stick something out here. Okay. This could have to do with a relationship, and if it does, it's showing that you need to fight for that relationship, or you need to protect your own integrity on a whole other level, because you're probably going to be encountering direct resistance to your plans. Equally, you may find that you need to defend another person who cannot easily protect themselves, or you may be finding yourself speaking up not just for yourself, but on the behalf of other people as well. Another meaning could be a dispute over territory. Territory can cover many things. Yes, it can cover property, land, a home, ownership, it could machinery, a job, relationship. The territory covers a lot of different things. You could be in dispute over something there. So the advice here in that case, you're to say your words when you're communicating with other people and you feel like you're in this defense mode and that you can't walk away from something. You have to stand your ground and endure what's coming and never let go. But you say your words, you say them loud, you say them clear. Then you be prepared to negotiate. Once you've got everything you've got out on the table in communication or a conflict or a debate with somebody else, you're being above board. You put everything out for them to see. This is what I got. This is who I am. These are my dreams. These are my plans. This is what I want. This is what I don't. And you've got everything laid out in front of the other person. Once that is done, then you can start to negotiate, to make some kind of an agreement, to make some kind of a deal, kind of a thing, a promise even. You're going to have the higher moral ground, and with endurance and with courage, you will get the results that you are looking for. So you need to stay morally correct. And if you got to take the higher moral ground on some things, then that's what you have to do, because you're trying to do this the right way. The card is suggesting that you do, and when you do, hold on, stand your ground. I'm hearing that over and over. Don't let yourself just say, I will not be moved. I'm not being moved at all. Because you're feeling what's right inside of you. You're feeling something that's true, strong, right, proper is a word, following through. This is the way that things are supposed to be. Therefore, this is the way they're going to be. And I'm not going to move on this, whatever this is. Keep your endurance and your courage along with it. That will help keep you strong without letting go, without giving in, without losing, without walking away. Keep the endurance. Hold on. The universe can't settle. I'm hearing this so strongly, right? I'm feeling the heat off this card. You are to not let go of whatever it is. Whatever it is that you're going, you hold on because you're feeling it's the right way. Inside of you, you know, in your brain, you know, in your spirit, this is the right thing to do. This is the right way to go. I will not let go. I will not walk away. You're going to stand. And you're not going anywhere, which could frustrate other people to no end or somebody else to no end. But you know what you know, you believe what you believe, and what you believe and what you know is pure truth. And that's what you go by, because truth is fact. You cannot alter facts. Facts are what they are. The truth is what is the truth. You know within yourself. The key words here are defense and resilience. You've got that endurance. Resilience goes hand in hand with that. Protection. Yes, there's opposition. Territory. Force. The big word to go with endurance is resistance. Resisting anything. You've got to hold on. Keep doing what you're doing. That's what we're getting here. I don't know what this is. You give me a minute. Maybe I'll hear something. Just give me a minute. It shows you being very protective of something or someone. What this dispute over territory, and territory can cover a lot of different things, like I said, but the card shows you in the middle of it. And to not give in, to not let go, to keep doing what you're doing now, and to stand your ground. To not be dissuaded, distracted, weakened in any way, but to stand your ground. Children, is that right? Okay, don't stop. Don't let go. Is this like a custody thing with children? Is that what it is? Are these your children, Lucien? Hi, Kimberly. Whatever this is, if these are your children or you're speaking or be on the behalf of children, you can't let go. You've got to hold on. Your life depends on it. They're adults. Okay, but you need to hold on to them. All right? You need to hold them. You need to stand your ground for them, for their benefit. But where's the problem coming from? That's my question here is, where's this problem coming from? That you feel like you need to stand your ground here and to not let go and to hold on. To hold on. Because you know what? Even if you feel tired and you feel weak, Lucien, you still can't let go. Not if it's for the love of your own children. I don't care how old they are. You stand your ground and you never give in and you never give up. That's about all I got for you. Stand your ground. Speak the truth. Stand your ground and don't stop. Have the endurance to see this through. I hope that was okay for you, Lucien. Thank you very much. People tell you not to help them? Okay, well, you know what? If that's what you do, that's what you do. You know your children better than anybody does. If one of your children was taking advantage of you, mistreating you, using you in a bad way, I think you intuitively know what to do. This is your business, not anybody else's business. If you help the children, your children, it's nobody else's flippin' business. And if you feel you're being taken advantage of, you'll be the first to know it. And you'll be the one that deals with it, not everybody else. So, then what is their problem? Are they jealous? If you feel you're doing the right thing with your children and by your then you do that. You do what your heart tells you to. It's really, really simple. Your intuition, your heart, your spirit. Why wouldn't you embrace your children? Like, who is it that's trying to put a wedge in there and to make a beautiful thing into something bad and dirty? Do you know what I'm saying? Stand your ground, Lucien. Stand your ground. You're lucky that you got children in your life and they're very good to you back. Why not? We all need help from time to time. You know, it's the way it goes, right? So I'm glad your children are good to you too. That is it's good for everybody's heart to hear that. That's beautiful. Whoever's causing the waves, I would turn my back on the person that's doing that and never mind. So the card was partly right there. It shows you defending someone or something, yourself or a group of people. Well, a group of children. So they're your children. And it shows you protecting them. So, okay, there's the territory thing. It was property. Okay. Why can't people mind their own business? You've got a good thing going with your children. Good Lord. Don't even give anybody outside of that the time of day. Just don't. It's not their business. Oh. Stand your ground. Your card was all about having the endurance to do what needs to be done. You have that endurance. You truly do. Stay safe, Lucien, and thank you so much for being here. Have a good night. Stand your ground. Don't give in for anybody. Thank you, Lucien. You're welcome. Thank you. And who do we have up here next? Let us see. No, I am not all done. No, I don't want to log out. Give me back my page. Okay. Is it Uranus or Ernest? McReynolds. I'm just going to look and see if your question, yes. Who will I have a long-term relationship with? Oh, that's a loaded question. I don't even know if tarot can answer that. Like, who can you have? Ah, Niecy. Okay, Niecy. Who are you going to have a long-term relationship with? Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. Okay. Who is coming towards? Is there somebody coming towards Niecy? In the romantic sense, romantic relationship, etc. This kind of a thing. Stay safe, Lucien. Oh my goodness, under a tornado warning. Good heavens. Okay. This is for Niecy. Is there someone coming into Niecy's life in a romantic sense? I can't even see. I can't even see if my clock's up. I'm missing some components on my page. We're at 2 hours already. Whoa. Okay. Who is coming towards Niecy? Is there new love coming into Niecy's life? My candle's dying on me. I gotta get another one. It's coming toward Niecy in her life. Okay. All right. I'm gonna cut right here. Who is coming? Is there somebody coming into Niecy's life? I had 2 cards drop, so I'm going to take them both. Bear with me because my candle's dying on me. Oh, God, I wonder if I can walk to go get another candle. Oh, God. Maybe there's one closer underneath here. There it is. There is. Okay, I don't have to walk. Oh, God. My damn hip's locked up and it hurts like hell. Wish I could walk right now. I'm going to have a mess. Oh, great. How am I going to light it? That's why it's going. Oh, come on, leg, kick in. Oh, there. Oh, thank God. That hurt. Just give me a minute, guys. Come on, hurry up. Come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Oh, you hurry up. Catch. Oh, come on. No, if that isn't going to work, I'll get another different piece of paper. This is awkward. It's on you. You're not going to work. There we go. Get out of the way, baby. Oh, but those are crazy stuff here. There we go. We're all set. Okay. All right, I'm back. And you got my seat. Would you steal my grave just as fast? I don't think so. You had a bigger butt than I do, I'll tell you that. Sorry, guys. Okay, Niecy. Here's the 2 cards that I got. I got the Hermit, okay, and the King of Cups. So, the King of Cups is fantastic. So there definitely is somebody on their way. Right now, you've got a lot of thinking to do, or you're going to be doing a lot of thinking. You got some things to think over. We've got the Hermit here. Shows self-isolation. No pun intended towards the actual isolation, but that's what it's all about. It shows somebody going off on their own, spending time on their own, doing some very deep thinking, getting on a much deeper level, maybe asking yourself, what is it? What is it that I want in a relationship? So if you know what you're looking for, it makes the trip a lot easier. It makes the expectations. It creates expectations. And it's like creating your own reality. When you have expectations, you expect things to be a certain way. You expect to have certain qualities in a person. So this is what you're looking for. And those qualities in that person, they're all found in this guy right here. All right. So I'll read you the generic side of the first card. Reflection and quiet time are going to be important just now. I suppose you're like everybody else. You got more quiet time than you know what to do with right now. So, you may need to study and you may need to contemplate or simply spend some time alone to process all that's happened recently in your life. This could come as a welcome retreat, or you may feel lonely. It depends on your circumstances. However, you experience the Hermit's solitary influence and know that you're being guided. You need to believe this and know that you're being guided by your own inner light. So you're not going to get lost in your thoughts, and you're not going to be alone forever. Another meaning of this card is distancing yourself from certain relationships that could be overwhelming for you at this time. The advice of this card, try not to resist aloneness, because it gives you time for contemplation and for healing and to find the answers you need and to know yourself much more deeply. We think we know ourselves quite well. We think we know what we're looking for, and we end up with something completely off that we weren't counting on. Somewhere we take a wrong turn. We acknowledge a certain belief. Okay. The keywords for that card are thought and retreat, inner journeys, solitude, seclusion, and protection. So that's definitely going on for a lot of people right now, and you are included. You're to use your downtime. If you're in isolation or lockdown or quarantine, you're to use that time, not just taking care of yourself and not just trying to stay grounded and sane, but to get to know yourself on a much deeper level. I got a hair caught in my glasses here or something. To know yourself on a much deeper level. I've learned a lot, not a lot, but I mean, I've learned some things about myself being in isolation and lockdown. I'm alone most of the time anyway, but still. For me, I'm just your typical contrary type of person. I love my alone time. I love being at home, and I love being alone. And the minute I'm told that, well, yeah, you're going to have to be, it's a good thing you like it, because you have to do this now, be alone all the time. And now somebody tells you that, what's the first thing you want to do? You want to go out and go to a big party and socialize, this sort of a thing. Hi, Inspired Butterfly. Some relationships you need to draw the curtain on. because they're overwhelming for you. They just, what that means is there's people in your life and they just suck the life out of you, or they suck your good mood out of your good, healthy state of mind that on any given day you might be in. They'll come along and they'll upend everything. They'll get your head twisted and turning and spinning on things that never occurred to you early in the day till they showed up. And it's that kind of stuff. Those are the people you need to put a wall between. You need some distance in there for them. They're not good for your health. Your mental health, your emotional health, your inner health. They're not good for you that way. So there's some relationships you need to take a hard, long look at and get them out of the way. You need some space in there for yourself to breathe. The advice, try not to resist being alone because it gives you time to contemplate, gives you time to heal. And as I said, to find the answers that you need and to know yourself more deeply. And the key words with this card are thought, retreat, travel, inner journey, solitude, seclusion, and protection. That's that one. So spending time on yourself before you can even think about sharing yourself with somebody else. King of Cups, understanding. This is a very lovely character. He's a lovely card. He is the king of emotions and love. What more could you ask for? This king has integrity. He has honor and sensitivity. And he is devoted to his friends. He's devoted to his family and his career. This could be your possible love coming through. When he makes a commitment, he is loyal for life. Sometimes this guy can become a little distant. He can kind of pull off to himself for a bit. But that's because he feels everything so deeply, but he may not show it. And usually when he pulls away as well, it's because he's been witness to something, experienced something he doesn't quite understand. He's trying to wrap his understanding around it. And so therefore he may pull off a bit at times when he's got things on his mind, you might as well say. He keeps it to himself. The king's also indicating that you should balance your empathy with others with fairness to you as well. He also represents the ideal male partner. Okay? The advice, follow your emotions, but don't feel that you have to explain your feelings. You need to trust that you're right because you're going by your intuition. Your intuition doesn't mislead. Your intuition doesn't lie. Keywords are fairness and empathy, sensitivity, loyalty, maturity, commitment, and honor. Let me ask Lilith who this person is coming into your life. Let me see here. I'm going to end up getting my leg cramped up my hip again because the dog's got me. I got that much room on the chair. Good thing I don't have a big butt. I got that much room. And he's got the rest of it. Oh, and he keeps stretching his legs out and pushing against me as if to say, give me some room. Okay, so I gotta shut that. There. Tea's gone. Okay. Alrighty. You gonna get down and give me back my chair? No, that would be nice. You can't come up here, no. Good boy. Dada boy. There, I feel better now. This is for Niecy. And Niecy wants to know, is there a new love coming into her life? Is there a new love coming into Niecy's life? She's saying yes. Does Niecy already know this person, or are they a stranger? Do they know the person coming into their life? Do they already know the next love coming into their life? Somebody that they're already knowing of or acquainted with? She's saying yes, it's someone you already know. Could we get the first initial of the first name, please? Does the new love in Niecy's coming into Niecy's life, does her name begin, the first name begin with the letter A? No. The letter B? The letter C? The letter C? Their name begins with the letter C, their first name. Is this correct? She's not working really well. I shouldn't give her so many days off, but the letter C. When are they coming into Niecy's life, please? Could we get a bit of a time frame? Will the new love, whose name begins with the letter C, coming into Niecy's life, will they come into her life? Will they become a unit, a couple? Will this happen within, let's be really brave, say a month from now? Could this happen within a month from now? Whoa, she woke up to that. Look at that. Look at her go. Okay, so it could happen within the next 4 weeks. Could it happen sooner? No. So within the next 4 weeks. Okay. Is this going to be a long-term happy relationship for Niecy? Yes. All right, thank you. There you go, Niecy. It's the best I can give you, my dear. There you go. So it's somebody that you already know. Their first name begins with the letter C, and we're looking at 4 weeks' time before you come together. So I hope that was good for you, and I hope it all comes true as well. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Okay, I'm looking at the next question, the next person after. I'm going to need to send you another list here. Okay. That was needed. Sandra O'Shea. Sandra O'Shea. Is Sandra here? I see your question, but I'm not going to begin till I know that you're here. Ah, there you are. Wonderful. Thank you for being right on time. Let me read your question, Sandra. Thank you very much. I currently have a bad situation in my home who are doing drugstore and damaging my property. All have ankle monitors. Oh my dear Lord. I have been threatened with a gun. Cops have been here. They say there's nothing they can do, but I can only evict. This is killing me financially and emotionally on top of everything else. My husband's health is not good. Can you please tell me what and how long the outcome will be? Oh my goodness, Sandra. Jeez. Ah. Okay. All right. How long is this situation for Sandra going to continue? They're basically living in fear, frustration, negativity, and feeling kind of alone with the problem too, I would imagine. Sandra's husband is not well, and they want them gone. These are people under house arrest, basically, if they're wearing ankle monitors. But we're all on house arrest, so should she evict them? Will there be a retaliation? You wouldn't think they would be. You think they're in enough trouble as it is. Ah, what a bad situation. How long is this going to go on before everything rights itself again? Can we see some insight as far as that goes? Can we see some relief coming for Sandra and her husband? Will these people just be gone soon out of their lives to give them their peace back? I'm going to cut right here, Sandra. Right here. Feels good right there. Wow. 4 of Pentacles. Security. Security card of tarot. And that's basically what you're looking at, is some form of security in your life where you're feeling safe and comfortable within your own life, within your own home. 4s are all about stillness, calmness, rest, things being stationary almost, you might say. I'm feeling angry for you. I'm feeling angry for you because your home, where you live, where you rest, where you eat, where you lay your head, where you come together. This is your world, your own personal little world is being invaded and interrupted to the point that it should have never gotten. You shouldn't be in this situation to begin with. This is nuts. This is your home. If you can't escape the world and go to your home to escape that, to escape the world overall, you have no peace. There's no rest. There's no sanctity of your home. Not feeling safe in your home. This is your home. This is your go-to. You take that away or disturb that, it disturbs the whole equilibrium of your life and who you are. This is horrible. Just horrible. I wish I could punch them in the nose for you. This is the security card of tarot. Usually represents when your finances are on track, work and relationships are happy and stable. The card is showing you're able to provide and you're able to care for others overall. And you've reached a point at which you can sit back for a little while and appreciate the strong foundation that you have built. However, because the security has been hard won, you may want to resist any more changes, even if they're positive. The advice, see, this is wrong. Any period of calm and order, you're to enjoy it. But you need to stay open at the same time to new possibilities too. Keep looking for new ways to expand your empire. Keywords are stability and finances, property, protection, property and protection, property and protection, finding balance and finding order within your foundation of your life as well. This is going to come to pass. I can tell you that because you got this card, we're really looking into the future here is what we're saying. Oh, yes. And I don't care if I should or not. And I don't care if other people say, come on, get to me, get to me. But I pulled the next card, the very next card. This is beautiful. This is going to come to pass for you. You've got the card of destiny. And this is wonderful. It's fantastic. These things will come to be. Things are going to come back to normal, where you're feeling secure, happy, stable. But damn, you got to slosh through all that thick mud. You got to wade through the crap to get to land, to get to solid land, where you can see the forest for the trees, where you can see goodness and you see hope. It's going to come to pass. I can tell you that. Let me bring up the generic side of the Destiny card. This is beautiful. I'm so glad I looked at the next card. I am so glad. This is fantastic for you. It's really putting a lot of hope and belief out there for you. It's the Wheel of Fortune, Destiny. All aspects of your life, all right, are boosted with the wheel, as you move forward and you allow fate to take you into your destined life direction. Allow fate to lead you. Follow it. The card also shows you will be feeling generally optimistic and able to make the most of your luck. You're going to be turning unexpected opportunities into some great decisions that are going to change everything for the better. Another meaning of the card is clairvoyance. So your intuition is heightened, and you're developing more spiritually than you ever did, or you will be. You will be. The wheel is not so much a doing card as it is a receiving card. So you need to enjoy and appreciate the good fortune that is going to be coming to you. And when it does, you go with the flow. You allow destiny to lead you. And you just go with the flow. You don't really need to knock yourself out. You don't need to go through crap. You don't need to stress out. You don't need to lose sleep. It's all going to be taken care of. You just go along for the ride. Your keywords our fate and luck, the unexpected in the best of ways, unexpected, movement, change, crossroads, and clairvoyance. Just follow your destiny. You'll know by your intuition will tell you if you're doing the right thing, if you're heading in the right direction, but some unexpected happy moments and things working in your favor. So, time frame, we can try that. Yes, we certainly can. Let me see here. Let me see. Okay. Alrighty. Here we go. Okay. So we're still on Sandra's card here, and we're wanting a time frame when they'll have their home life will be restored to what they feel is normal. Could we get a time frame, please? Would we be able to get a time frame on this? Okay, I'm looking at bigger picture stuff. Not when it starts, but when they're in it. When will they get their life back to normal? When will these, you call them hoodlums? What would be the proper word for people? They're wearing the monitoring bracelets, so they're lawbreakers. I don't know what the proper term for that. When will they be gone and Sandra and her husband can have their home life back the way it was, the way they want it? Are we looking, let's be really realistic now, because you're talking court system and the eviction notices, there's time strains that are going to come into play here. Could they possibly be gone, being realistic? And this is cutting and shaving off some realistic time, maybe, I don't know. Could they be gone in 3 months' time? Could they have their home back to themselves within a 3-month period? Will they have their home back within 3 months? And will these terrible people be gone off their property? They'll get their life back together within 3 months from now. So we're looking at May, June, July. By end of July, does that sound about right? Will everything be back copacetic and all tickety-boo by the end of July for them? Will they have their peace back in their home and their sense of security? She's saying yes to all of that. So look towards the end of July is what you need to do. Yeah, garbage. So look towards the end of July, and you'll be already through everything. You will have your home back at that point. You'll be no longer dealing with these people. Let's hope that Tarot was right and Lilith was right. I know that seems a long way off, but you are talking about lawyers and courts and papers being shuffled around and notices. These things always take forever and forever. You are welcome, and I wish you the best of the best of the best. The worst thing right now is being everybody on lockdown and isolation as well. Makes everything harder. This is your home. You can't really leave. You can't get away from it. I really feel for you that way. If you're not getting along with your neighbors, your life is hell. It's just the way it works. It's just the way it works. It is crazy. You shouldn't have to fight. That's your property. You shouldn't have to fight to have them evicted. You shouldn't have to do that. You should tell them, get the hell out. Give them their legal notice and get the hell out. You know? But these guys, obviously, they're probably career criminals. So they know. So Emily's up next. Is that who we're looking at here? Thank you very much, Sandra. Appreciate that very much. Thank you. Emily Martin. No question? Okay, so we have to wait for Emily to step forward. Emily Martin. Hello, Emily. Yeah, if I could have your question, Emily, would be great. That would be just great. Okay, let me look at the list. While Emily's writing her question, let me go over the list and see what we have. Let's see. What did you say you had? Okay. Go. All right, where are you? Get out of there. There we go. Email again and make sure there's no Canadian. Okay, no Canadian e-transfers. All right, we're good. What does the universe have in line for me, says Emily. All right, let's find out. Let us find out. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Emily wants to know what's in store for her. What's coming at Emily? What does she need a heads up about? Any direction in? Any questions? Any answers to questions? Directions? Any epiphanous moments? Okay. Thank you, Jen. Okay, what's going on for Emily? What's coming towards her? What's barreling at her? All right, let's see here. I can't see my clock. My screen's not the way it should be. It's off. I can't see how many people are here. I can't see how much time we've got left. I got to scroll everything up. Where are we? 2:39. You can close the readings for now, Jen. I think that's plenty for one night. So if you want to close them, because we're done here, and I still have, what is it, 2 more to go? So, readings are closed for the night. Yeah, I wasn't looking at my time. I'm looking at the time on the readings. How long we've been here. We've been here 2 hours and 40 minutes and 13 seconds. So, with 2 more to go, that'll cover it. Darlene and Kimberly are going to be after Emily. All right, so one more run through here for you, Emily, and then I'm going to cut the deck. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. Of course, if somebody comes barreling in and they automatically donate, and then they say, hey, I just donated, well, we'll take them, but outside of that, no. People come in, they'll have to come back another night. Okay, what's coming at Emily from the universe? What's spiraling her way? And I'm going to cut the deck right here for you, Emily. Here we go. There we go. Oh, OMG. Oh, my God. Look what you got. Okay? And in the world of tarot and tarot readers, we all consider this card the happily ever after card. That's what's coming at you. You're going to come together the way you want, the way you've desired, the way that you've dreamt. They're all coming your way. You got the happily ever after card. And here's another 10. As I was saying earlier, from the very first card tonight was the 10 of Swords, right? And it turned out to be a very fantastic card for the person that received it. And this is even more so. We've got the ending of something, so that something new is going to begin behind it. I'm smiling because this is gorgeous for you. This is beautiful. It brings me pleasure to bring great cards to somebody when they're like this one. It's fantastic. Everything coming together, everything adding up, everything making, and the 10 of the suit, that's the last card, number card, in the cups and the hearts, the emotions. It's a summing up. It's the totaling of. It's almost like saying, well, 1 plus 1, what? Equals 2. Well, of course it does. Isn't that fantastic? You know, kind of a thing, right? So, I love the 10. This is like the wish card, and it's like the Ace of Hearts. Everything, all the goodness all rolled into one card. But the completion of something now for you. Something ending. It could be a dry spell for you. It could be you've been single for a long, long time. That's about to end. That's an ending. And a new beginning coming in. taking and shoving the old out, bringing in the new. This is fantastic for you. Love grows and bonds will deepen in romance. And while your special and your family connections grow and thrive, anything that you do with others is going to be favored at this time. From celebrations to team sports, any old disagreements are going to be overcome in the spirit of togetherness. That's a very moving statement. Any old disagreements are overcome in the spirit of togetherness. And that could be part of the lessons that we are learning as we are all in lockdown. Putting aside our grievances, our bad feelings, any nasty feelings, nasty situations, all coming to an end because we've all survived this. For those of us that have, we're lucky. And now we can come together. We're more alike now than we ever were before, than we are different. Children will thrive. Your home is going to be a hive of activity. Equally, you enjoy prosperity and work success. An additional meaning of this 10 is finding your dream home. And if you're in the market, having children is part of it all as well. The advice for this card, you can feel blessed for the life that you have. And now it's going to be time for you to celebrate that. You're going to have reasons to be filled with joy and happiness, peace and contentment, fulfillment, all those beautiful words. Keywords are family and love, weddings, home, security, children. The final word is a celebration. This is beautiful for you. Everything that your heart has been desiring, everything you've been daydreaming about, trying to bring into reality, the things that your heart has been yearning for, everything's coming together. You're going to be very happy. This is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card. Thank you so much. And it was a pleasure delivering that to you as well. Thank you, thank you. Aw, thank you so much. Thank you. It made my day. You made my day. So we got people walking away, coming in nervous and maybe a little grumpy and a little irritated and frustrated, and then they leave, and it's like the world's lifted off of their back, and they've actually got something to look forward to now, and that's never a bad thing. Thank you so, so much, Emily. It was a pleasure. And next up we're looking at is Darlene Wilson. And Darlene, I think the last time, left her question in the list, but she didn't today. That's all right. Darlene, you're up. Ah, there's Darlene. Wonderful. What does the universe have in store for me over the next few months? And a lot of people had that same question tonight. What's going on over the next couple months? This is for Darlene Wilson. So we're asking, what's in store for her? What does she need to have a heads up on? What does she need to pay attention to? Oops. I'm getting the dropsies. This evening's gone very, very fast for me. I know it's not fast for the people that have been waiting, but I smell a moose coming. I smell a moose. You know who that is. Not that she's a moose, but it's like a joke. Excuse me. What's going on for Darlene? She has something to look forward to. Let's hope for good, all the way. If there's something she should be wary or careful about, let that come through as well. Give her a heads up either way. We all need something good to look forward to. We're all in the same boat. We all need some optimism, a little more patience maybe, so we get through all of this. So what's coming for her in the next couple of months? This for Darlene. What's going on for Darlene in the next couple months? What's coming at her? I'm going to cut right here, Darlene. Beautiful, nice clean cut. One single card. Oh my God. What's this, a fourth one? Third or fourth time. You got a lot to be ready for, okay? Oh boy, this is going to be tough. You got the Sun. And it's a card that's all about happiness and joy. Darlene, this is beautiful, 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 beautiful. Your next few months are going to be fine. More than fine. There's going to be some happy moments, some happy events with the Sun. The good cards. Sometimes they're not like this, are they, Jennifer? Sometimes it's bad cards. Sometimes it's. We'll talk later, and it's like, well, my God, those cards tonight, you know, kind of a thing. But with this card, it is a very joyful card. It's a positive card, and it's predicting happiness and time for you for well-deserved relaxation. If life has been stressful for you lately, Darlene, the sun is a welcome sign that the pressures are going to end, and you'll finally be able to truly unwind. You may be spending time with children or finding your own inner child at this time and doing whatever pleases you that brings you fulfillment. The sun is also predicting holidays and trips. You find peace and contentment in a place that nurtures and inspires you. The sun favors creative pursuits as well. So you may turn your attention to hobbies and creative projects, and these things will flourish, they'll grow. It could be something new that you adopt into your life, something that you'll truly enjoy doing. The advice is appreciate your deserved success when it arrives. This is a special time of rest and recuperation. Enjoy feeling safe and appreciate the harmony that is around you. Keywords are growth, children, joy, protection, holidays, success, and contentment. And you know what you might be taking a holiday from when the lockdown ends? You're going to take a holiday away from home, away from all of that. That has been your existence, the four walls, the roof, the floor, that has been your existence for the last couple of months here. You may want to take a break and a vacation from that, and you're well deserving of it. And if that's what you want to do, then that's what you will do. This is all good coming to you over the next couple of months. It's fantastic. I can't say enough about this card. I can't say enough. So instead of looking and seeing only dreariness, depression, darkness, that feeling of endless, how long is this going to go on? How long do we have to live like this? It's all going to be lifted before you know it, and you will be celebrating. You will be celebrating, Darlene. So I hope this is okay for you. It's a beautiful card. I couldn't have picked a better card for you. This is fantastic. Everything about this card is absolutely positive, Darlene. I can't stress it enough. Pure happiness, joy, love. You've got everything. It's got everything wrapped up in this card. It is beautiful, Darlene. You're very welcome. And I'm very happy for you as well. Okay? I know how to make a moose call, you know, Kimberly. calling Kimberly. Oh my gosh. Let me go look and see if Kimberly left her question. And you're the last reading of the night. Let me see here. This is I love it. I love it. There we go. Okay. Okay, card for May. All right. Pick the money card. A moose will be. I told you there'd be. I could smell a moose coming. Moose will be open by end of May, I believe. Or yeah, Kim. I knew I could smell a moose in the room. Here we go. Okay, what's coming up for Kimberly here? She's looking for money. Yes, you can. Yes, absolutely. And I did forget about the weekend one, but that's okay. I'm going to make it up to you anyway. Your birthday's coming up. So you know what that means, right? You know what that means, so. Okay, it's for Kimberly. Kimberly wants the money, money, money. Show me the money. You're not old. Oh my God. You're going to look back at 45 and you're going to say, OMG. I had it all going on back then and I didn't even know it. When you hit my age, you'll look back and go 45. Man, that should have been a great year for me. What a great age. For a woman, it's a great age. I don't know about the men, but for a woman, it's a great age. Okay, so this is for Kimberly Lovejoy. I just got to look at her question one more time, or what she said here. Yeah. She wants a card picked for the month of May, and pick the money card. And speaking of that, I'm sorry about the April readings. I had too many personal and family things going on here for me to do any general readings. I just could not get there and bring myself to it, and I'm sorry, but I'm going to get started on May's real soon. Okay. All right. One more run through for Kimberly. What's going on for the month of May for Kimberly Lovejoy? What's coming her way for the month of May? Can we get one card of energy to represent the month of May for Kimberly? Please and thank you. One more run through, and then I'm going to cut. What's coming up for the month of May? We'd like to see some financial security coming her way. An upgrade, we might say. Let's see here. Okay. Alrighty. There we go. Alright. What do we got? Six of Pentacles and generosity. The Six of Pentacles and generosity. And that's for the month of May, is it? Well, now let me see what we got here. Sixes are always good, no matter what suit they come up under. Always, 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 always. Pentacles are always good, and sixes are even better. So here we go. You're going to receive a gift, and that gift could be money or another token of love. It could be a token of friendship or even support. All good things right across the board. This is feel-good money, all right? If you're the recipient, you will feel genuinely grateful. That's good for you, Kimberly. Genuinely grateful. On the other side of it, on the off chance, you may be the one donating time, effort, or money, and you will do this with thought and with sensitivity, whether you're giving to an individual, such as a friend who is struggling, or to an organization, such as a favorite charity. But I feel that you're not in the position to do much on that, the latter. I do believe that something good is coming your way. And you know what? I'm feeling money, yes, but a token of love would be even better for you. You would take that over the money. Also, if you do have a friend that's struggling, you will be stepping forward to help your friend out. You can. Here's the advice. Receive any gift with thanks and with grace. And if it's you giving to others, enjoy the very act of giving to someone else within itself is its own reward, as it builds you spiritually, is what it does. It builds you up. It makes you stronger. You're donating 100 in May to St. Jude's. Well, it picked up on it, but I still feel like there's something coming towards you. But giving in it is its own reward, just a very active giving to somebody else, be it of your time, your money, whatever. Keywords are finances. These are your highlights for May. And gifts, balance, help, compassion, humility, and protection. And the humility is you accepting of either love or money in the most graceful and with humility and grace. It's almost like I see you saying, wow, I can't believe somebody's done this for me. I can't believe this is happening to me. And I'm feeling very moved by it all. So you're going to hit the moose or get on gas explosion. It's too goddamn funny. Too funny. This is fantastic. The month of May is going to be a very happily satisfying month for you. Very much so, Kimberly. Sit back and wait for it to come. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. And now we've got Jennifer. Do you just want a general card, Jennifer, or do you have a question or just a general card for when This week, what do we got? There's not much left, but the weekend. Here's the weekend. You're welcome, Kimberly. Okay, you want a card for the weekend, Jen? All right. I think 4 days is Jennifer's birthday. So everybody put up, if you're not going to be around, put up a big happy birthday towards Jennifer. The weekend card for Jennifer. What's coming up for Jennifer on the weekend? Let's make it be a good weekend for everybody. This is for Jennifer. This is for our generator. A weekend card for generator. A weekend card. Okay. Alright. Alright, I'll cut right here then. Alright, that's what I just heard. Cut right here. There we go. Oh. Jennifer, I pulled. Excuse me. Not a bad card. We got the Seven of Pentacles. I love Pentacles, and the card is about potential. And sevens are all about possibilities. So you got possibilities and potential here for something going on. A lot of Pentacles here tonight. I like that. I like that. I really do. My poor books. I got more books here that I've never cracked the backs on, and this one here, pages are falling now. It's been used last couple of months hard. Seven appears, Jennifer. There is much to be gained when this seven appears. It shows your dead, and it's also bringing you a glimpse of the rewards that you're seeking. While you're not seeing the riches or acknowledgement that you dream of yet, you're just getting by, there is potential for success. This may mean a little more hard work, more sacrifice, more time and attention to detail, but the effort that you put into anything at this time, from between now and Sunday, is going to be worth your time and your trouble. Anything you have to put yourself into. The advice of this card, don't doubt your abilities. Don't doubt the path that you've chosen. You're to keep going. Why? Because you're on the right track of success. Keep doing whatever it is that you're doing. Doing it in the form or the style that you put into something. Keep doing what you're doing right now. It'll move you forward. You won't, like I said, you won't hit heaven or the stars over the weekend, but you're going to see a pattern developing for the better. This is working for me, is what I'm hearing. This is better. This is working for me. I can actually see the growth. I can see the prosperity. I can smell it. It's just going to be slow to come. It won't come overnight, but you're heading in the right direction. Keep doing whatever it is that you're doing. Keep doing it that way. And the key words here are money and perseverance. That's what I'm saying. Keep doing what you're doing. Dedication, work, investment, time, and the final word is success. You'll be feeling a lot more optimistic by the end of the weekend and a lot more hopeful. That's what I'm seeing here for you, Jennifer. So I hope that was okay. I hope that was okay. I don't even know if I can get out of my chair at this point. That darn leg of mine. I gotta tell you. That was a nice card. I keep waiting to pull a big one for you, though, Jennifer. You know I do. I want to pull, like, the sun, manifester, the star, all these beautiful, beautiful cards. The Ten of Cups would be ideal, where everything starts to complete your picture and brings everything up. So that's a good card. It's not a bad card. I've seen you get some dubious ones. That was a better card that you've had for a while, I can tell you that. Whatever you're doing, keep doing what you're doing. Doing it in the way you're doing it. Persevere, persevere, persevere. So, 45 is a very nice age for a woman. You're not an old woman yet, but you're not a young girl anymore. Do you know what I'm saying? There's a lot that goes with that. There really is. There's a lot into it, a lot that goes with that. I remember, like, 45's a boys. That's a highlight of a woman's life. It really is. You're never going to be more of a woman than you are at 45. Well, everybody, I'm hungry. Whoops, that wasn't smart. I'm hungry. I gotta have my toast and tea, I guess is what I gotta do. These were good readings tonight. I enjoyed this an awful lot. Too much. Too much. This was an enjoyable read tonight. They're all, just about all of them were very, very positive, and I enjoyed that very much as well. So we're at a little over the 3-hour mark, so our timing was good. I don't know when I'll be back again. We'll have to see, but I do have to get started for the May readings. My intention is to have them done long before May rolls around, so you guys can prepare for it. So there we go. Thank you very much, everybody, for being here. A little more patience. A lot of us are going to be coming out of the lockdown little by little by little, kind of a thing. Yes, and I just reiterate what Jennifer's saying here. Thank you very much, and you're also very patient as you waited your turns. You were very patient. We didn't miss anybody tonight. Everybody stayed. They stuck around. They were up. We didn't have a whole lot of lagging problems tonight. We had other problems, but anyways, this has been a great night. I'm really glad I was here to do these tonight, and to bring forward messages that leave everybody with hope and inspiration from the universe as well. It's been my honor and my pleasure. I'm always very humbled by what the universe brings through, and I'm very happy for all of you as well. All of you. It is one day at a time. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel and you're new, please do subscribe to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. Click the little notification bell to ensure that you get notified whenever we go live or I post anything at all. And if you'd like, you're on Facebook, hop over and give us a visit as well. Stay anytime you like. It's a wonderful group to be a part of. It's extremely supportive in there. It's positive as well. And it's closed and it's private. So you come in and nobody else needs to know you're even part of the group or in there. Everything that goes on in there stays in there. End of. It's a great place to be. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope to see you all again real soon. Please take care. Hello, Mary Jane. I didn't know you were in here. Welcome and good night. Everybody take good care. Treat yourself the way you would. You need it. It'll all come together. We're all going to be freeing out of this very, very soon. I'm sure of it. Thank you so much, everybody, and I hope to see you next time, or we'll see you for the May readings as well. Goodbye for now.